Sharktopus is a sci-fi action horror film that revolves around a ludicrous yet thrilling concept of a genetically engineered hybrid sea monster wreaking havoc along the Mexican coastline. This creature, a menacing combination of shark and octopus, was initially designed as a military weapon. Once unleashed, it brings devastation to innocent civilians, setting off a chaotic and frantic mission to halt its rampage. The film begins with the unveiling of the S-11 project, a government-backed experiment led by defense contractor Bluewater. Dr. Nathan Sands, the project's lead scientist, along with his daughter Nicole, have successfully created a bioweapon, a sea creature equipped with the raw power and predatory instincts of a shark combined with the dexterity and strength of an octopus. Controlled through a neural transmitter, the creature is envisioned as the ideal oceanic predator for stealth operations. During a field test in California's waters, the creature showcases its lethal capabilities by swiftly ending a perceived threat. However, an unforeseen malfunction with the control device, a significant electrical failure, causes the creature to break free from human control. It violently destroys the control ship, vanishing into the deep sea and becoming an uncontrollable force of nature. Now facing intense pressure from military officials and stakeholders, Dr. Sands recruits former Navy SEAL Andy Flynn, now a mercenary, to locate and neutralize the escaped creature. Concurrently, Nicole, haunted by her role in the horrifying outcome and questioning her father's moral stance, insists on joining Flynn in the dangerous mission. Despite their initial differences, the pair form an alliance to stop the creature before it unleashes further devastation. As the Sharktopus migrates south towards the warmer Mexican waters, it embarks on a horrifying attack spree. Tourists, swimmers, divers, and locals become its prey, with the creature displaying its gruesome hunting methods. It drags victims from docks, pulls them into the depths, and even attacks those on land, showcasing its adaptability by maneuvering on its tentacles. Simultaneously, local investigative journalist Stacey Everhart and her cameraman Bones become embroiled in the situation as they cover the inexplicable disappearances and savage attacks. Initially doubtful of the creature's existence, they eventually catch sight of the Sharktopus, sparking their ambition to capture exclusive footage. Their pursuit for fame through the monster puts them in direct conflict with military and scientific efforts to capture the creature, escalating tensions as they navigate the chaos engulfing the region. In Sharktopus, Flynn and Nicole realize that eliminating their monstrous creation is their only viable option. Nicole attempts to regain control by tracking the neural signals of the Sharktopus, aiming to override its controlling system. Sadly, the creature exhibits alarming behavior changes, becoming increasingly unpredictable and violent, showing signs of advanced learning that exceeds its programming. As the reliability of the neural interface dwindles, Nicole grows increasingly concerned about the possibility of never regaining control over the beast. Dr. Nathan Sands, the creator behind this deadly hybrid, is in denial about his project's catastrophic failure. His obsession with capturing the Sharktopus leads him to a fatal encounter. While attempting to confront the creature, he becomes just another victim in its wake. As the Sharktopus approaches a bustling resort town, chaos ensues. The creature attacks beachgoers during daylight hours, escalating to a situation of widespread panic and a rising body count. In a race against time, Flynn and Nicole formulate a desperate final plan to annihilate the creature. Nicole devises an explosive device that can be launched with control darts, intending to implant it near the Sharktopus's brainstem. The tension escalates during a climactic scene at a nearby pier where Flynn lures the beast into shallow waters. As Nicole prepares to launch the explosive, the Sharktopus retaliates, knocking her unconscious. Displaying immense bravery, Flynn battles the monster and successfully implants the device. He narrowly escapes the impending explosion, which results in a massive blast that ultimately kills the Sharktopus. The aftermath leaves the beach scattered with debris as emergency responders rush to the chaotic scene. Despite their survival, Flynn and Nicole reflect on the heavy toll of their scientific meddling, pondering the ethical implications of their actions. Although the Sharktopus has been defeated, questions about scientific responsibility and humanity's desire to manipulate nature linger ominously in the air. Sharktopus embraces its campy premise alongside extravagant special effects, blending elements of mad science and monstrous action into a cautionary narrative regarding the perils of unchecked scientific experimentation. With its ludicrous yet enthralling hybrid creature at the forefront and an increasing body count, the film positions itself as a contemporary B-movie rich in action, absurdity, and indulgent entertainment, all while delivering a potent message about the limits of human ambition and ethical considerations in scientific pursuits. Nicole, deeply unsettled by the recent malfunction and her father's relentless focus on the project, argues that the creature should never have been released. Dr. Sands, pressured by military connections and his own pride, is desperate to manage the escalating chaos before the truth is revealed to the public. To contain the situation, he enlists Andy Flynn, a rugged ex-Navy SEAL turned mercenary, to track down the rogue creature and either recapture or kill it. Nicole, determined to help, insists on joining the mission, believing that she can regain control through a neural interface. Meanwhile, the Sharktopus has ventured into Mexican waters, lured by warmer temperatures and plentiful prey. It starts launching attacks on unsuspecting tourists along the coast, yanking a woman from her parasailing harness and dragging swimmers beneath the waves. The local community, oblivious to the true nature of the threats, dismisses the disappearances as mere accidents or shark encounters. However, as the assaults escalate, panic begins to spread among residents and visitors alike. On land, reporter Stacey Everhart and her cameraman Bones begin investigating the unexplained disappearances. Initially skeptical, Stacey soon becomes convinced that a much greater danger lurks offshore, pushing herself to uncover the truth. Her relentless pursuit of sensational footage often leads her and Bones into peril, especially as they start trailing Nicole and Flynn for leads on the situation. As Nicole works to recalibrate the neural signal for the creature, she and Flynn attempt to track a series of attacks, slowly closing in on their target. Yet the Sharktopus continues its rampage with impressive strength, agility, and an unnerving capacity to adapt. It begins to attack from unexpected angles, snatching victims from piers and boats and even momentarily crawling onto land, demonstrating its unpredictable and increasingly dangerous hybrid biology. Meanwhile, Dr. Sands watches the situation unfold with increasing erraticism. His obsession with the project clouds his judgment as he urges Nicole to focus on regaining complete control, convinced the creature can still be salvaged and Monetized. Ignoring Nicole's warnings, he travels to the region to oversee the capture operation himself. Frustrated by ongoing ethical debates, Flynn argues for the total destruction of the creature. As attacks become more public, authorities find it challenging to maintain control. The Sharktopus stages a terrifying daylight massacre on a popular beach, emerging from the water to snatch sunbathers, instigating chaos and terror as crowds flee. The event is caught on camera, quickly going viral and confirming the creature's existence to the world. Stacy and Bones finally succeed in capturing footage of the elusive Sharktopus in action, a milestone that excites them beyond measure. However, their success quickly turns into a nightmare when the creature turns against them. Bones meets a tragic end, leaving Stacy to narrowly escape with her life. Following the harrowing event, she broadcasts the footage, which propels the story to global headlines and raises alarm about the Sharktopus. The military, now viewing the creature as a direct threat to public safety, receives authorization to take lethal action against it. In the meantime, Dr. Sands, determined to confront the Sharktopus himself, believes he can either reason with the creature or disable it remotely using an improvised signal booster. Regrettably, his confidence proves misplaced when the Sharktopus turns aggressive, resulting in his untimely death. Nicole, Sands' daughter, is devastated by her father's loss, yet finds herself liberated from his overpowering influence. She resolves to put an end to the terror unleashed by the Sharktopus. Nicole teams up with Flynn to devise a final plan to stop the creature. They design a small explosive device meant to be injected into the Sharktopus's body via a modified control dart. The team's strategy involves luring the creature close enough to deploy the device and create a detonation near its brain, targeting its vulnerability directly. The tension escalates as they prepare for the climax at a seaside pier, where Flynn takes on the role of bait while Nicole readies the explosive delivery mechanism. The Sharktopus makes its entrance, launching an aggressive attack and turning the situation into chaos. In the struggle, Nicole is knocked unconscious, leaving Flynn to act quickly and decisively. He manages to shoot the dart into the Sharktopus, injecting the explosive device as planned. The scene unfolds with explosive tension as onlookers fear for their safety during this life and death showdown. With the fate of many hanging in the balance, the couple's courage is tested as they fight against the creature that terrorized their lives and the lives of countless others. The battle for survival and justice culminates either in their victory, giving people hope to finally rid the world of the Sharktopus, or in a tragedy that underscores the cost of meddling with nature. As the Sharktopus continues its rampage, the resolution of their plan remains uncertain, and they brace for the ultimate showdown. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.